Oh my God, there's already people in the waiting room. Yeah.
Oh, aquí sale. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Just put start video and it just pop up.
¿Dónde?
Right there on the bottom.
Uh-oh. Oh, give me a camiseta for daddy. Give me a shirt for daddy.
I need you.
Sit down, right, Alina.
Hi, everybody. How are you today?
Good.
You guys looking forward to doing some yoga?
Yeah.
So in about 5 minutes, we are going to be starting the yoga session. So if you would like, you can start by saying your name and your school and introduce yourselves. Looks like I'm having some problems with one person. So how's everybody doing?
Good.
Are you good? Does anybody want to share what they've been doing to be active during this time besides our Thursday Zooms?
No, no.
No, pero esos no son de la escuela.
No, pero sí, sí, es para los consejos.
Sí son.
Muchas. Ven, ¿cómo le ponemos el nombre de él?
¿Se puede pagar ropa?
Would you like to share what you've been doing to stay active, Catherine?
What does that mean?
I think for some reason I can't hear you even though you're not on mute, which is odd. Is your volume turned on?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it again. I still can't hear you.
Hi.
All right, let me try to spotlight Lizbeth. Lizbeth, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, what have you been doing to stay active, Lizbeth?
I've been doing every day. I've been doing yoga and playing out.
Ah,
Yo just see.
Lizbeth, what have you been doing to stay active?
So I've been playing outside and doing some yoga.
Oh, that's great. Are you excited to stay over today?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. All right, Catherine, what about you?
Yeah.
Catherine, what have you been doing to stay active?
Working out every day.
What kind of workout? Are you doing
Are
are you walking?
Yeah, because I never put it like that.
Catherine, what kind of workout?
Walking, running, other stuff.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. All right, let's go to Fernando. Fernando, what are you doing to stay active? Hi, what are you doing to stay active? You're not sure? Okay.
Okay.
All right, what are you doing to stay active?
Going on walks with my brothers.
Oh, that's great. Anything else?
I'm playing with my dogs.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Are you excited about yoga today?
Yes.
Good. We're going to have fun. It will be challenging, but I'll let you guys do what you can at the level that you need to, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Vamos a estar compitándote con otras.
Okay. Es virtual. De todo el país.
Ricardo,
Sí, no, mi clase. Esto no es mi clase.
Hi, Miss Colburn.
hi, Miss Pina. How are you? Long time.
Good. How are you? Sebastian and I are going to. Hi.
Oh my goodness, so big, Sebastian.
Big boy now.
Yeah, no kidding. It's been many, many years since I've seen Sebastian.
Yes.
Well, you guys look awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. We're ready for some yoga Pilates or Pilates yoga.
Yeah, I can't wait. So I think I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes because I know a lot of people in the waiting room. Okay. Go through the guidelines for today. So okay, so now that you can hear me a little better, there's no background noise. What's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and do the yoga via my phone. It will tell me what to do, and I will tell you what to do so that you can hear me. If you have a question, if you want to type it in the chat box, I'll try my best while I'm doing the yoga to look at the chat box, but I will not be able to answer probably most questions. If you'd like to try it, you can, but the problem is because this is a guided yoga session, what'll happen is I'll end up losing my concentration and losing my place. So I think it would be easiest if we hold our questions and do our best with the guidance that I'm going to be giving you. Does that sound okay for everybody? All right, awesome. So that's why I have everybody muted right now, so that everybody can hear me more clearly. But if you would like to say something, I'm going to have about 2 more minutes. So if you could raise your hand if you want to introduce yourself or say what you've been doing to stay active, I would love to find out what you guys have been doing this week. So I believe you guys can see my yoga mat. It's the green mat right over there. And Miss Pina and Sebastian have their yoga mats out. If you don't have a yoga mat, that's absolutely fine. You don't need one. But I do recommend having kind of a soft surface sometimes. So if you have carpeting, you don't need anything. But if you have a hardwood floor, you might want like a towel or a blanket to put down so that it doesn't hurt your knees or your elbows when we're doing plank pose. Okay, so again, you don't need a yoga mat, but if you have hard floors, it would be a good idea to have something underneath you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. We are going to start in the laying down position. If I have to pause to admit people, I'll go ahead and pause, but I'm still getting people joining, okay? So everybody, let's go ahead and start by laying down. On your mat or on the floor. Oh, let me go ahead and spotlight myself so everybody can see me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep myself spotlighted from now on for the class so that you can see me. All right, so we're gonna start laying down. You're gonna give your knees a hug. Then you're gonna give your knees a big old kiss. Mwah, mwah. And if you'd like, you can tell your knees that you love them because they are what help you to walk and run and make your life so happy. And now you're gonna take your hips and bring them into circles. And you're gonna do 2 more, and then you are going to switch directions. And I'm gonna go ahead and let some people in. So please continue with doing your hip circles while I let some more people in. All right. So bring your knees up to your head again. And now you're gonna straighten out your right leg. You're gonna take your right hand on your left leg and bring it across your chest and look to the left. You should do a nice twist in your spine, loosening up your back muscles. If I could have all students mute themselves, please, that would be very helpful. All right, knees back through center. And now we're gonna switch to the other side. So left leg straight. Take your left hand on your right knee and twist it to the left. Right hand out to the side.
shoulder is up, let the arm come down, or take a little bit of the twist off.
And back through center.
Center. And bring your knees back into your chest one.
And now you're gonna bring yourself up.
And then rock yourself.
Keep your legs together like this. Walk your hands forward. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in that hip. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it because I see more people are waiting. So go ahead and continue stretching that way. So keep
Cross your ankles.
Keep walking forward with your fingertips.
And forward fold. And come down towards the floor.
And if you can go ahead and try to put your forehead on the mat. If not, just try to keep a straight back
Take 2
and walk your fingers out in front of you as far as you can.
And then slowly bring yourself
And bring yourself back up. Now switch your legs.
Usually start on our
Sit up straight and walk those hands forward as far out as you can. You should feel a nice stretch in your shoulders as well as your hips. And if you can, go ahead and put your head on the mat. And bring yourself back up. Now we're going to go to tabletop, which is sounds like this. If you want to have your hands spread out, you can do that, but I like to have it on my fists. Now you're going to go into angry cat, so round your spine up. Now you're going to exhale, bring your head back down. Yeah. And if I could please have some students, I can hear you. You ready to hear me? And I'm going to go down. Bring your hands to the right side of the mat. You should feel a nice stretch in your quadratus lumborum, which is part of your back muscles. And to the left.
Do it with me, Camila. Do it with me.
And back forward. And I'm going to go ahead. There's somebody else in the waiting room, and I'm also going to mute everybody again because I can hear a few people. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do our Chaturanga Dandasana. So we're going to go down into push-up, up, down, and back. We're going to do about 7 of those. So rise on your toes, down into push-up, down, and back. Again, rise on your toes, down into push-up, up, down, and back. Again, down, up. And if you need to do this on your knees, feel free to do it on your knees. Down, up, down, and back. Down, up, down,
Exhale, lower,
and back.
and find your child's
And back into child's pose.
Here. Feel long through your spine. Last one. And then
Just
rise
relax.
cat.
And come on back up.
Your toes underneath you.
Okay, now we're gonna take our toes,
And
put them on
so with both
the
knees.
floor, lift your knees off the mat. Now you're gonna bring your right foot up.
Forward, take a breath. Exhale, right foot floats. Knees don't move. Inhale, bring it down.
And down, switch feet.
Inhale. Exhale, right.
Right foot,
Inhale. Exhale,
left.
Inhale, hold it here, keep it short.
And now we're gonna go into downward dog. I'm gonna go ahead and pause for a second to admit.
Take a
All right.
breath. Press into the heels. Take your right hand, wrap it
Now take your right hand, take it around your left.
twist. Show yourself a smile up towards the sky.
And a right hand back. Now take your left hand on your right knee. That right arm. Nice job, everybody.
Left hand steps back. Rise
And rise on your toes.
down.
Back into your angry cat.
Find your neutral pelvis.
Now we're gonna lift our knees again. So get your toes curled under. Lift them off the mat.
Take a breath.
Float that right foot up.
Stay still. Exhale.
And bring it down. Left.
Exhale.
Right. And to your left.
Inhale. Walk
And walk the hands forward. Nice plank or push-up position.
just hold. Take elbows in.
And the downward dog.
Long dog. Lift the sit. Press back into your downward dog. So hold here.
And you're gonna hold here. I'm gonna go ahead and admit. So hold that downward dog.
Keeping the hips there. Let it heel down. Let's float that right leg out.
All right, now you're gonna float your right leg up and bring it to your chest.
Hold the right
And I'm gonna go ahead and get back on my fist because this is easier. Fist. Now you're gonna lift your knee up
forward.
and your back. This is a great core exercise.
Exhale.
And down, up.
Inhale. Try to keep the shoulders over the hands.
Try to hold it for a second.
Slowly sit up.
Down, up.
One more. Exhale.
One more. Down,
Lower.
up.
Inhale. Hold. Step that right foot.
Now bring that right foot between your hands.
The left knee down.
Left knee down. Arms up. Nice big circle behind you.
Inhale.
Feeling a nice stretch in your hip flexors.
Hands down. Lift the left knee. Right leg steps back. Hold. Take a breath.
And
Lower.
back into push-up.
Cover. Off.
Down,
Take a breath in here.
up,
Exhale. Way back.
down, and back. And we're gonna do that same thing with our left foot now.
And again, really energetically feel those sit bones.
We're just gonna take a moment in downward dog. Feel our nice calf stretch,
Heels.
our hamstring stretch.
Pop the ribs.
And we're gonna do a chaturanga
Spinal width.
before we do our left.
Pull it out.
And down
Take a breath.
and up.
Inhale, left leg sweeps.
Now left leg up.
Exhale, pull that left.
Bring it into your chest, just like we did with our right leg.
Take a breath.
Now we're gonna bring it up and hold it.
In.
And down,
Exhale.
up,
Inhale.
down,
Exhale.
up, down,
Exhale.
up,
Inhale, hold.
down,
Step that left foot through.
And arms go around.
Exhale, circle around.
Nice stretch in that right hip flexor now.
Hands come down. Right knee lifts.
Hands down. Back into push-up.
Take a breath. Control.
And chaturanga. Down,
Exhale.
up,
Push it up.
down, and back.
Nice. Getting warm already.
All right, I need to admit too, so go ahead and stay in your dog, downward dog. All right. So keep up that downward dog.
Keep breathing nice and deeply. And notice how good it feels to breathe. One more.
Feel
full
that
cycle.
nice stretch in your calves and hamstrings.
So let's flip that right leg
Now,
towards
float
the
your right leg up.
And exhale, step that right foot.
Bring it between your hands. Lift your right hand up.
Inhale, left hip draws down, right arm floats.
Oh, your butt.
And now I want you to bring that
Side.
hand to the side. You should feel a nice stretch in your left hip and the side.
Keep breathing, lift, push the floor away from you.
Great job, everybody. Looking awesome.
Miss Colburn, how do you do that?
So look, I go from here
Sink into that right hip.
to here.
Get that nice stretch.
And now I'm going to take my bent leg.
Left shoulder out.
I'm going to put it on top.
Lift the hips.
Of my
Step
straight
that
leg.
right leg on top.
The great oblique exercise.
Hand comes down.
Now we're going to go back into push-up and downward dog.
Nice. Rise on the balls of your feet.
Back into Chaturanga Dandasana. So down into push-up,
Let's lower through a bit now.
up, down, and back.
Exhale. Down dog. Left leg sweeps.
Now the left leg goes up.
Step it through.
Bring it between your hands.
Stays grounded.
Take that left hand,
Left arm floats.
bring it up.
We really lengthen through the right side body.
Now bring it down toward your foot.
And then
Behind
left
you.
So the left, right outer edge of the foot comes down and lift through the heart and chest and then sink down into that left hip crease.
Now
And then lift
take
the
that
hips up.
left foot on top of the
Step
right.
that leg on top of the right.
And bring it back down.
Comes down.
Downward dog. Rise on the balls of your feet. Down, up, down,
Rise.
and back.
Exhale. Nice. Walk the hands back.
Okay, now we're gonna walk our feet towards our hands. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings.
Keep your heels flat on the mat. Bend your ribs.
Now bend your right knee. Keep your left leg straight.
Left knee straight in the right leg.
And switch,
Switch.
switch, and switch.
And switch.
Now we're gonna spread our feet out.
Walk your toes away from each other.
And we're gonna bend our knees, bring our hands out in front of us into a nice squat.
That's fine. Bring your hands to heart center.
Hands to heart center.
Palms through the side.
Now
Bring
you're
your
just
arms
gonna
spread in front of you.
lift your back up just a little bit
Try not
and
to-
hold this. I'm gonna go ahead and admit.
Try not to fall into your arches. Scoop the belly, shoulders soft.
So keep
Sink into your hip crease a little deeper.
keep that nice squat position.
Hands come to heart center.
Hands to heart center.
Exhale, forward fold.
Back into forward fold. We're gonna do that one more time.
Toes away.
And drop back down.
Hands come behind.
Hands behind your head this time. We're gonna make it a little harder.
Breath.
Lift your body up again just a little bit.
Keep nice and long.
So keep that squat position. You should feel a nice burning in your quads.
Try not to fall into your
You might even feel a stretch in your groin.
2 more breaths because you can.
And if you can, you can go a little bit lower.
Hands to heart center.
Now bring your hands back to heart center
Forward fold.
and back to forward fold.
Halfway lift.
And lift up just a little and down.
Hands up to a plank. Forward.
And you can jump back or you can walk your feet back.
1. Hold. Take a breath.
And we're going to go back down into Chaturanga. So down,
Push it
up,
back.
down, and back.
Put the right leg up towards the
Miss
center.
Colbert.
Right knee into your chest again, but this time you're going to take that leg,
The left
put it
arm.
under
Good.
your chest. So watch again.
Let that right
Here.
down.
Now straighten it out under your left arm.
Miss Colbert, can you do that again?
Yes. So I take my right leg and I take it under my left arm. And now I come up, bring that right leg back,
Step the right leg back.
and back to downward dog. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Chaturanga. Upward dog.
Chaturanga.
And downward dog.
This dog. Really solid.
Like, what is it about
Dog.
I understand, and this is something that we need to tell.
And now we'll do,
Unless the salesman are
bring it into your chest.
Wait.
Now we take that left leg,
I mean,
take it
always
under our right.
so much for the help. Hey, you know what you're doing?
Up to your
Always. Yeah. So unless they're one way with us and another with Colby, that's different. But we can go over there and tell them, hey, what is the purpose?
Miss Colbert,
Yeah,
can I go get some water?
yeah, of course. If you need water, please drink. And bring it up. Left knee in. Back to your downward dog.
So I want you to
And back into our chaturanga. Down into push-up. Upward dog. Down. Downward dog. Now we're gonna walk our feet back up towards our hands.
Miss Colburn,
Yeah,
can I drink water?
yes, you certainly may.
Miss Colbert.
which is fine, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Because there is this
Miss Colbert.
We're gonna bring our feet together. Arms float, bend those knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Now, your left elbow goes
they come to us for everything.
look down to your toe.
Miss Colburn, may I go drink some water?
You sure can. Take that left foot,
The stepchild.
step behind you. Squeeze your knees together. That will help.
Honestly, like they, it's who they're going to talk to. Us.
So try to balance on your toe, on your right toes, as long as you can.
Let it go, it's fine.
Keep it squeeze.
To change our ways of
Arms to center.
yeah, we just
Here, girl.
oh, it's fine. Right.
Back up to your flat back. Bend those knees, arms up. Hands to heart center. Right elbow your left knee. Look down to your toes. Right foot back.
Take a shower.
Knees. Let your right foot behind you.
Shower from all the sweat. What?
And bring it down. Back to center. And forward fold. We're going to do that three movements, but we're going to add something to it. We're going to do that same thing. So enjoy your folds. Nice little stretch. And bring your hands to your knees. Bend your knees, arms up. Hands together at your chest.
Hey, so chat.
The right knee.
I've been emailing the wrong warehouse.
Toes. Left.
Hold on. They asked me to the shipper, and I had the wrong. Well, then why delete it?
Tired already.
Knee.
Oh,
You guys please
Oh,
mute
yeah.
yourself.
And chat's
Exit my Zoom.
And
It's not.
back. I need everybody to mute themselves, please. That way others can hear me.
I need to get ready for Bob.
Can I use the restroom?
I'm not letting her in if she's in the waiting room.
Ew. What is
I'm just gonna say it. I forgot.
exercising.
What are you doing? Let me know when you pop. I'm gonna need you to what time do you think you'll be at, Kenny? 3. I need to join the meeting at 3.
Right foot, slide. That right foot.
Picture. Yes, I do actually like it. Yes, I like it. What is it? Don't erase us this side. I like it. This side? Oh no!
Down your toes. On the legs.
Okay.
Full. I can have you guys make sure you're on mute. That would be helpful.
Now I have to draw me another one. If you erase that one.
Push-up position.
Help us erase it. See, we'll do it again. We're doing different colors, okay? Wow, I like it. We're doing it again. Yeah, but it has to be the same as mine. I'm letting me use my finger again. I wasn't letting you.
I'm going to mute all. All right, so let's do that again. Down, up, down, back, and now we're going to go into child's pose. So sit on your heels, arms as far forward as you can reach. And bring it up, back to your downward dog. So you should really feel a stretch in your calves, your hamstrings. Try to stretch out your shoulders too. Now, twist your hands without moving them. So try to bring your hands to the outside. Now bring your right leg up. Bring it back into the chest. I'm going to go on my fists. Now, same thing that we did. Right leg under the left, but this time bring that left hand up. And now, float your right foot up.
Maybe you float that right leg up. Hold here. Breathe. Pull the right knee into the chest.
Bring the right knee back to the chest.
Left hand down.
Now, keep that foot up in the air.
Take a breath. Exhale, lower.
Go down,
Chaturanga.
up,
Maybe you three-legged up dog.
down,
Three-legged down.
back.
Place that right foot down.
And bring it back down.
Settle in to your dog. Nice.
Looking good, you guys. Keep it up.
Towards the sky.
Left leg up. Bring it in. Left leg under the right. Right hand up. Float the left foot up.
Through your side body. Exhale. Left leg floats. Keep the chest lifted. Push the floor away. Pull the left knee into the chest.
Left knee in.
Right hand comes down. You can step the left leg back.
Keep that left foot up.
Exhale. Three.
Down. Up.
Three-legged up dog.
Down.
Three-legged
Back.
up dog.
Keeping that foot in the air.
Place it. Nice. 5 breaths.
And we're just going to relax in our downward dog.
So you inhale.
And now we're going to do a horsey breath.
Got a couple of those.
You guys all know how to do horsey breaths. Big inhale.
Exhale.
Play with those lips. Inhale.
Balls of your feet. Knees down.
And back into child's pose. Reach out as far as you can.
Curl the toes. Lift the sit
Back
bones.
into downward dog.
Make sure your dog's nice and big. Good. Let's walk our feet up
And we're
towards
going to
our
bring
hands
our
again.
feet back towards our hands.
In your core. Open your legs.
Now you're going to take your right hand,
Between both
put it in between your feet.
Your side.
Take your left hand
Let the head
to
drop.
the other side.
Hips square. Take a breath.
And now you're going to float your right foot up.
High it goes. Inhale. Tap it down.
And
Really
down.
strong in your left leg. Exhale. Float it up.
Up.
Nose drops to the knee. Inhale. Tap it down.
Down.
2 more. Exhale.
Up.
Inhale. 1 more.
Down.
Exhale.
Up.
Hold here.
And just
Breathe.
hold
Think about the hips being
As-
square. More.
as long as you can. Just hold it up.
And let that go.
And bring it back down. Shake out those legs. And now we're going to switch sides. Left foot, left hand in between your feet. Or right hand to the other side. And float that left foot up.
Extensors working here. Exhale, left leg floats.
And down.
Exhale, the leg floats.
Up.
Inhale.
Down.
Get really strong to your right.
Up.
Right through the toes. 1 more.
Down.
Exhale, hold.
Up.
Strong to that right leg. Reach through the toes of the left. Bring it
Down.
down. Inhale, take a halfway lift.
And hands up to your knees.
Press the hands. Exhale, step or hop the feet back.
And
Find your plank. Take a breath.
back to plank. Down.
Inhale, rise.
Up.
Or up dog.
Down.
Exhale. Into your
Back.
dog. Now open your feet the width of the mat.
Now this one's kind of hard. So if you guys can't do all
Your plank. Hold here. A little bit of fun.
all limbs, that's okay. You can just maybe pick up an arm or pick up a leg.
The wider
But I'm
you
gonna
go,
pick up my opposite arm
float your
to
breath
leg.
left leg.
And down
Inhale,
and
right
switch.
down. Use your breath. Exhale. Left arm, right leg.
And down
Inhale.
and up.
Exhale. Right arm, left leg.
Down,
Inhale.
up.
Last one. Just have fun with it. Inhale.
And down and back to Chaturanga. Down, up,
Hustle, cobra, or up dog.
down, back.
Nice. That was fun. And then rise on the balls of your feet. Bring your knees
And
down.
bring those knees
Come
down.
Your angry cat. And let's come to a plank.
And now we're gonna go into plank pose.
Same thing.
So you want to feel like your abdominal muscles are tight.
If your feet or your knees are going to lift, open them the width of the mat. Take a breath, lower abs, and exhale.
All right, let's hold this plank as long as we can.
Take a breath. Hips don't
And now you can either stay in this position or bring your right hand up and down to your left, up,
hips don't move. Exhale.
down, right,
Exhale.
down, left,
Inhale, hold for 5.
down, hold that plank.
Back of the neck presses to the sky.
You got this, keep it up, everybody. Lower the knees, back into child's pose.
Getting into our core. Let's come back to our
And now we're gonna do some oblique exercises. So back into our plank pose, but now we're gonna move to the side. So see how my feet went to the side to the mat? And now my right arm is in the air. I go down, up 20 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back to plank, and we'll do the same thing on the other side.
Other side. Left arm floats. Set the leg.
So left arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And back to plank. And back to child's pose. I'm going to go ahead and knit. So go ahead and stay in that position. All right. Now, lay on your belly. Hands under your chin. Lift up your feet. Just a couple inches off the mat. Bring your heels together, toes apart. 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Looks like we better know.
9. Squeeze those heels, bring them together. 10. Now we're only going to lift our feet off the mat. We're not going to bend our knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. Hold it as long as you can. Keep holding.
3, 2,
And bring it down. Give your hips a little shake.
keep your hands under your forehead.
And
Find your core.
get your toes under.
Now use your upper
Get your
back to exhale.
hands next to your shoulders.
Your head to
Bring it up. Back to downward dog.
Inhale, open your arms out wide. Shoulders out of the
And
ear.
down.
The forehead.
And bring your arms out wide like an airplane. Back under your chin. Up.
2 more. Inhale.
Down. Up.
So make sure you're not pulling your belly back.
Down. Up and hold.
Go a little taller.
And bring it down. Hands back by your shoulders. Bring it up into a push-up. And back to downward dog.
Through a push-up.
Now we're going to go back into child's pose. Now back to downward dog.
And float your right leg up towards the
Right
sky.
leg up. Foot through. We're gonna do some lunges now. Let's do 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6,
iPad. There you go.
7, 9, and now we're gonna hold in lunge. Feel the burn. You should feel a stretch in your left hip flexor and a burn in your right quad. Hold that lunge, everybody. Keep it up. Seconds. And now reach forward.
Can I stop?
Now, back push up. And we're gonna do 3 chaturangas. We're gonna go down, up. These are really good for your back and shoulders.
Yes.
Back, 2 more. Up,
Good.
down. Upward dog, down,
Oh,
back.
that's right.
Last one. Up,
Does she?
on your toes, up,
Mama,
push up, and back. Now we're gonna do lunges on the left side. So left foot up, bring it through,
Why?
and lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold.
Stop, little. Yeah.
Keep holding, you're doing great. You should feel a burn here and a stretch here. And chest forward
Go on, bye.
and hands down.
No, but wait, Mom. No, because my mom is watching me.
Down. In, down. Up. Down.
Okay.
Miss Coburn, people are leaving.
Down.
What? What?
Down. Back.
Hyper whatever.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
How do you spell whatever?
Whatever.
Miss Coburn.
WHATEVER.
You muted yourself. Miss Coburn, you muted yourself. You muted yourself.
Yeah, I just fixed that. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and mute all though, because I know people's mutes.
Miss Coburn.
What?
People are leaving because they're sweating.
Well, you know what? Sweating is actually a good thing. It makes you stronger. So I encourage all of you guys to stay. Okay?
I'm not sweating.
Good. All right. So we're gonna do our core now. Okay?
Yeah, we only have 30 minutes.
Yeah. So let's keep going. Okay? Bring it up.
God. Like, what is that? I mean,
Bring it straight up and meet that right leg. We're gonna do that 10 times on each side. 2,
what? One.
4,
Yeah. Yeah.
6,
One.
7, 8, 9,
Yeah. No.
side. 1, 2,
No. It's 4.
5,
It's
7, 8, 9. And now hold. Bring your hands towards your feet.
4.
Now we're going to do one more set of 5. So let's do it one more time. 2, 3. Oh, 1, 4, 5. Now switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe into your feet. Hold. Feel the belly burn. Keep it up. 1 more seconds. Great job, you guys. All right, bring your hands behind you. And arms up. Slowly bring that body up.
Good job.
And reach for your toes. And if you can't reach your toes, that's okay. Reach for your knees, reach for your calf, or reach for your toes. And now we're going to go back down. Really slowly. Feel those abdominal muscles at work. Now we're going to bend our knees. You're going to slowly come up. And you're going to straighten your legs. And then bend your knees. Slowly come back down. And do that a couple more times. Feet and arms in the air. Bend your knees.
Here I come.
And slowly down. And bring it up. Bend those knees. And slowly bring it down.
The meeting ended? Now I can do more.
Huh?
Any help?
The meeting hasn't ended.
No, the meeting's still going. There's still a few more minutes.
I'm going to do my homework.
So hang in there with me. You guys are doing great.
No, still, you
No.
But you send it her privately? Ooh.
I don't like them.
One more.
He said, that because my mom is watching me. I said, okay, whatever. So, you guys keep telling me stuff. So, you guys tell him to stop. Tell him to stop. But they did.
And this is the last pose. We're going to do modified pigeon and then pigeon pose. So bring your right leg behind you, left leg in front, right elbow to knee, left elbow to ankle. Hands together, reach forward. Straight leg,
Mine.
close. And if you'd like to reach your arms out in front of you, you can. This is a great
Like this too. Sure.
feel it in your hips.
Miss Colburn, we only have 9 more minutes. I mean, not 9.
Left of the session.
It's 6.
We have 6 minutes, buddy.
It's okay, because there's only 2 minutes left. And your right hand, have that left foot behind you. The nice stretch in your quadriceps.
Guys, try this tour. Try this tour.
And now we're going to do the same thing to the left side. So back in the chart.
Guys, send the tour. Guys, send the tour. Guys, send the tour.
Now left foot forward. Same thing. Right foot back. Left elbow to your knee. Right elbow to your ankle. Feel that stretch in your hip.
No. There.
Straighten out that back leg.
Curve.
Gotta straighten out your front leg that's bent.
I'll show you this tour.
And back up. Left foot in front, left arm behind, and grab that right foot. And this is our last pose.
Yeah. Is
Untitled pose.
is
And left leg back.
De manera poco natural. Y eso era el problema. Voy a poner esta oración, este detalle en esta oración. El problema era, Takahashi vio un problema con
Ahead and let you guys talk right now. Who's got in a great workout today?
Go.
that with your hair and your pot.
Me.
Yeah, did you guys like today's yoga session?
Yeah, we had a question.
Sure.
When do you have yoga classes? I'll leave this and I'll leave.
On Thursdays. So,
un problema con los ojos que cambiaban de manera poco natural. Had a problem with
so on Thursdays, at 2 o'clock. Next Thursday will be my last yoga session. Okay. I'm not going to do as hard of a yoga session next Thursday. It's actually going to be a lot easier because from the looks of it, I started with 34 and now I only have 23. So it looks like a lot of people had some difficulty with it, and that's okay. If you needed to take a break, you could always take a break. I'll make it easy.
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher.
Who's calling me teacher?
Teacher.
Who's saying that? I don't know. I can't see anybody.
Teacher.
Okay. So what did you guys learn from today's yoga session?
Stretch.
Huh?
Stretch. I want to get out. Is waiting too long. Miss Coburn,
Yeah.
I have to go.
Okay. I'm trying to read through the comments right now to see if I have any questions that I need to answer.
Miss Paul, I have to go somewhere.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you that have to go, bye. For those
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
back. I can hang out for another couple of minutes. Miss Pink, how did you take the session?
No, you're gonna stay there.
Hold on, I'm unmuting you and I'm gonna spotlight you.
Oh, there we go. Well, we were challenged, that's for sure. I think we need to keep working stretching exercises and then we'll be able to do a whole lot better.
Well, I'm glad you came and enjoyed it, and hope to see you next week. I'll do a much easier one.
All righty, thank you, Ms. Colburn, and thank you to my 2 students that joined you. So thank you. Bye.
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 All right, guys. Well, if you have no other questions or comments, with this, I'll go ahead and end the meeting. All right. We'll see you next Thursday for our last yoga session. Okay, everybody?
Bye. Bye. Bye.